The many snow days this week caused scheduling havoc, so we present this week's hymn virtually, Beneath the Cross of Jesus. Elizabeth Clephane was a devout Scottish Presbyterian, born in Edinburgh, dying just 38 years later. Even though her own health was poor, she and her sisters gave much of their family wealth to alleviate the suffering of others. They called her their sunbeam, which she credits in this hymn as come to her from the face of Jesus. She wrote much poetry, but she is known most for this single hymn, published in a Scottish Presbyterian magazine just 3 years after her passing. Frederick Maker wrote the tune St. Christopher specifically for this text. It was published in the Bristol Tune Book in 1881, just 12 years after the text was first published. Maker was an organist for Congregational Church in Bristol. We also know his tune, Rest, set to the words of John Whittier's hymn, Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. Last week, we sang a 17th century hymn of the cross with Isaac Watts, When I Survey the Wondrous Cross. Let's take a moment to compare that hymn to this week's 19th century romantic hymn, Beneath the Cross of Jesus. As pointed out in our reference by Professor Hahn, Clephane's cross is one of shelter and comfort. Watts's cross is one of redemption. Clephane just mentions the dying form on the cross, whereas Watt uses the stark details of the crucifixion, blood from head, hands, and feet. Clephane wants to remain spiritually in the shelter of the cross as her abiding place. Watts interprets the scene of a dying Christ theologically, transforming blood and water into love and sorrow, and thorns into a regal crown. Watts calls for total commitment. Love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, my all. Clephane calls for spiritual meditation. My sinful self, my only shame, my glory, all the cross. Let's sing Beneath the Cross of Jesus.
Time